Hello guys, in this video I will try just to give you an idea what does it mean this after hours or what we call after market or before market and how it affects the stocks. Okay, just an example. Let's say this is just an example. The market begins at 9:30. This is the open AM, and it goes down until it closes at 4 p.m. and this the close. Okay, so this is how the market works. Now during this market hours you will find that the activity of the traders is big, especially in the beginning, especially in these 2 or 3 hours at the beginning here. You will find a lot of activity, and then like 12 to 2 it goes down, and then at 4 o'clock it goes back. But most of the time the activity is in the morning from 9:30 and so on. Now how do we see this activity? I will just give you an example. Take any stock, let's say Facebook. Go and see like 9:30 or 10 or 12. Try to see the bid and ask. Okay, bid and ask. You will see that the bid and the ask, it means if you want to buy, you buy from the ask. This is what the market makers ask you, how much money you should pay. And if you want to sell to them, this is the bid. Let's say, I give you an example. Okay, let's say it's $150. Just an example, okay? Is the bid, the ask, $150, 1 cent. Okay? Now, why there is only 1 cent between the bid and the ask? It means even if you want let's say you want to buy right now, to buy at $150, 1 cent, you can sell at 150. If you want just, okay, you buy any cent. So you don't lose, you lose from 1 cent for each share, you lose $1 if you buy 100 shares and you sell them. You lose only $1. This is the bid and ask. This is what you lose if you buy 100 shares. It means that there is no, you don't lose that much. It's not a problem when you buy this kind of stocks, which is the volume is so high. Okay? But if you go after 4 o'clock, the people who are trading Facebook disappear. It means almost all of them disappear. So when you see the bid and the ask, let's say you'll find $145 for the bid. This is just an example, okay? It's not wherever you go you see this, because you know the thing changed. And you find, for example, 160 as the ask. Now you ask yourself, why here just before 4 o'clock it was 150 for the bid, 150, 1 cent, it's only 1 cent, and here you will find $15 for each share you lose. Okay? So if you buy at 160, let's say you want to buy after the market close, you want to buy. Since those people who are trading the whole day, they stop trading at 4 o'clock or before the market close, they stop because they are day traders. They don't want to stay after the market close. So we have only few traders. That's why the market makers will make the spread very wide. Let's say $15. It could be 15, it could be $2, it could be 5, it could be whatever price according to the volume. The volume, it means how many shares traded in that moment. This is the volume. The volume will become so little or so small. The market makers, in order to protect themselves, they try to make a spread in order to protect themselves, because if they sell to you at 160, they make a lot of money. Okay? Because if someone wants to sell, he won't sell at 145. If there is no matching, there is a buyer but there is no seller, so you will not sell your shares. If the volume is so low, and there are a lot of people want to sell, so you don't find a buyer if you want to sell. Okay, that's why they make the spread. Now it happens here the same thing with this thing. It happens the same, and this here and here. This is called the pre-market, and this is the aftermarket or after hours aftermarket. Okay. So that's why if you go to some government websites like the FINRA, for example, and they say to you, don't trade in this pre-market and after hours because it is dangerous. They don't tell you why it is so dangerous. Because you know, as I have all these years in trading stocks and the education, I find that there is no education for traders at all. Okay, there is no education. It means if you want to understand things, what happened here, what happened here, what happened there, you will never find information because it is all secret, and no one will expose or give any information because it's not in their favor to show you all this information. So for me, I'm just trying to give you few information that you should be aware of if you want to trade here. It becomes so dangerous. Now, except when there is a news, earning news. If it is here, the earning news, you will see a lot of activity. For example, okay, let's say there is a news, let's say at 8 o'clock, and Facebook will announce earnings. Let's say at 8 o'clock, the stock, let's say it opens here, what should it say? Let's say it opens here at 150. Okay? And here it was 145 and 145, 10 cents. Now, if I tell you why here we have only 10 cents from 145 and the ask 145, only 10 cents, which is the spread, 10 cents, and here we have $15. Why is that? Is that here because there are news. What does it mean? It means there are thousands of people are waiting for the news. If it is good, they begin to buy at this time when they announce the information. People are waiting. There are big guys that are waiting. Now, if they see that the bad news and the stock will begin to go down, you see that the bid and the ask will be just tighter. Why? It's just because we have a high volume. It's not a normal volume. The volume here is so high because there are a lot of people either buying or selling short. Okay? So in the news, things change. But if there is news, it will be the same as this, for example. Okay, the bid and the ask should be wide because there is no traders. They are not interested to trade because they have been trading the whole day. Why they should come after the market hours and they trade again? Okay, they don't like because the bid and the ask is so wide. And if you buy at 160, even if the stock goes to 165 here, it could be 150. So you are not making any money because when you want to sell, you will be losing money, even if the stock goes up. Okay? That's why people want to trade here when the bid and the ask. That's why we, for example, as swing traders, we try to buy before the close when the volume is so good. We don't, if you just, it is 4 o'clock, after 4 o'clock things change and it will be bad for you to buy or to sell. Now except when, let's say it is 150, 151 and here there is a news and the stock goes to 160 or 170 here, so here you can sell and you can make money. Before waiting to next day, you can sell here also. Now you tell me, how do I see this? You just go to your broker and to open your chart and you will see after trading hours. Because the charts, the normal charts that you see, it gives you from 9:30 to 4 p.m. If you want to see before pre-market or after market, you should see your broker chart, or you can talk to them and they will show you where is this chart and they will show you. Understand that the market begins at 4 a.m. and finishes at 8 p.m. This is the pre-market. The pre-market from 4 a.m. to 9:30. This is all this area. That sometimes there are some activity, but most of the time there is no. Some stocks they have no activity at all, but some stocks they have. You see some activity and the stock going up or down, especially from 4 to p.m. also. And you can buy if you with limit order. You can buy or sell a stock. There is no a stop or market order. There is no, because the market, there is no market. You should use only limit order to buy or to sell. If you are interested, let's say something, or you want to buy wherever. But for us, for me, and for my students, and for you, if you want to follow us, we are not going to buy in these dangerous times. We buy only at the end of the day before the market close. We buy and put stop loss. Okay? That's the thing we do when the bid and the ask is so tight for most of the stocks. Okay? So thank you very much. If you have questions, please ask. Try to subscribe if you don't and share my videos. Thank you very much and have a nice day.